guys, it is Rebecca Oberstadt. So as of right now, this is going to be the last declutter that I record. The only thing that I really haven't decluttered are like my brow products and my eyeliners. I know there's a couple of eyeliners that I need to throw away, and I will probably record that in like a week or two, just because I need to go through all of them and check them to see what is still good and what isn't. So that's going to take a lot more time to go through. So I'm going to be doing a eyeshadow palette declutter. Right off the bat, I'm going to say I've got like 22 palettes, I think. Looks like I got 19. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I got 19. So I have 19 eyeshadow palettes. I know I'm going to be keeping both of my BH Cosmetics Zodiac palettes as well as the little ones because I just bought these. And I know I'm going to be keeping my 2 Milani palettes. This I bought from like BH about a year ago. It hasn't been quite a year since I bought it. But the first one I got arrived broken. When I got this one in, there were several broken shades in this as well. So I did have to repress a couple of them. I don't like the shadows. Same thing with this 99 color Urban Luxe. There was a couple that were like broken. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of both of these right off, like right to start with. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette I am keeping. I love this palette. The James Charles, no matter how much I hate this one, I'm going to keep it. It's still basically new. The 2 Maybelline palettes, the Blush Nudes and the Nudes. I've had these for about 9 months and I just don't care for them. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter those. This one here I've had for 20 something years. I bought this in 1997. You can see it says Ladybird right on the front. This is the private label company that I worked with when I was in cosmetology school. I sat down with a chemist out of Orlando to work on formulas. And then I went down to Boynton Beach to work on actual formulas with them and talk to their chemists and their employees and that kind of stuff. So this palette has been used and abused and dropped and thrown, and it's been crushed a bunch of times, and that is going straight in the trash. This one here is still kind of new to me. I've only used it a few times. I'm going to keep it for now. The Coastal Scents Revealed 2, I do love all the colors in here, even though there's some that are like super flaky. I'm going to go ahead and keep this. The Makeup Revolution, this is just an all matte eyeshadow palette. They work really well, especially if I'm working with something like this that doesn't, you know, this doesn't have any shimmer and this is all shimmer. I think there's like one matte shade, which is this blue here. This is nice to pair with something like that. I've got a wide range of matte shades and I really like how it works, so I'm going to keep that. The BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, I have used quite a bit since I got it about a month and a half ago. I really enjoy this palette. I've done like 5 or 6 looks with it within the past like week and a half, so I really enjoy it. I'm definitely going to keep this. This one here has been causing me issues, and we've got 2 jumpers. So I did a swap with somebody who was starting a YouTube channel, and she lives in Scotland and sent me some candy and I sent her some candy, and we did a collaboration where we sent each other stuff and unboxed and tried candies from our respective countries. She sent me this eyeshadow palette. She told me she bought it from the actual legitimate website. I did a swatch video for it, and I got a comment on that video like a day or 2 ago and basically said that this isn't a legit palette. I was afraid to use it on my eyes anyways because of the fact that I've seen a lot of bad reviews about this, and I am allergic to a lot of things and I have very sensitive skin, so I was afraid to use it. The one girl pointed out that the shade names don't match, and the only shade name in this palette that does not match the original palette is this one right here that says green. It should say lime green. Everything else, the colors look about the same, the names look about the same. That's the only, and I did look to make sure that this was legit, and I thought it was up until that girl pointed that out. And I did, I went on my computer and I blew up the picture of this palette on their website, like, so I could look at the actual colors up close and the names. And well, this is a knockoff. This is not a real palette. I will be throwing this in the trash. I will not even offer this for sale anywhere because I don't know what's in it. So that one's going in the trash. So that's why that's going. So I'm decluttering 4. I will be listing these on my Depop store. I will be putting my link to my Depop store down in the description box. I'm throwing away 2, and then I'm keeping a few. 6, 8, 10, 12. I've got 13 that I'm keeping. And I do have the Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette on order. It hasn't shipped yet. I did order it the day that it launched, so I'm excited to get that. But I think the drawer that I keep these in will be a lot happier without it being overflowing, because up until now it was basically a tight situation trying to get everything in. This is usually what I put my eyeshadow palettes in, and this drawer works perfect for that because the James Charles palette almost fills up the entire thing, and so I stack them that way. Well, mine is the one that fell over, but this is how I've been storing my eyeshadows. And I did have, like, these would have gone here, and then the other ones would have sat on top. So I did have at least enough room to keep my eyeshadows from, I don't know, taking over, but it is what it is. I wanted to get rid of things that I know, like these that I'm not loving, and these that will, oops, end up in the trash. And I wanted to keep things that I knew that I was going to use, knew that I was going to love, and I wanted to purge my collection. Like I said, the only thing that I haven't purged from my collection right now has been my eyebrow products and my eyeliners. The reason why I haven't purged my eyebrow products is because there's literally only 2 things for my eyebrow stuff that I would get rid of because they're older and they're dried out. And then the eyeliners, same situation. I've got like 3 or 4 that I could probably throw out because they're older and they're drying up. But other than that, everything else I use. I do switch around. I do shop my stash every month, so I use them on a regular basis. Oh, the other thing I didn't really do was like my BB and CC cream. I only have like 2 or 3 of those. I do use those regularly. And the facial sprays that I've got, I literally own 3. So I'm not going to declutter those because when I do need something, I do use them. So all in all, I think this is the last declutter that I'm going to do for a while. I will probably do a combined just overview of my brow and eyeliner collection and just show the few things that I will be throwing out and getting rid of, instead of doing like one of these and like going over why I'm keeping stuff, that kind of thing. And this will do it, I think, for my declutter series for right now. I did record a makeup inventory the other day, which is what prompted this. I got to looking at some of the stuff that I had, and I was like, holy crap, I had honestly no idea that I had that much stuff. A lot of it was 10 to 15 years old. Some of the stuff that I have is like 21 years old. So needless to say, my trash can in here is full because I've been throwing a lot of stuff away. And I feel okay with that. The next thing I need to go through is hair products and lotions and body products and that kind of stuff. That will be the next thing that I get rid of. If you guys want to see a declutter on like other products like deodorants, lotions, body washes, perfumes, hair products, things like that that I'm going to be decluttering from my collection, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'll be more than happy to record it. I've got a ton of hair stuff that I need to go through once I get my hair cut and like purge myself of like things like hairspray that I don't use, or dry shampoo that I can't stand, things like that. So if you're interested in seeing those, please let me know down below. I will also leave a poll up in the cards. And if you're liking this declutter series, then please feel free to hit the like button. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this, and feel free to share it with your friends. If you're not a subscriber and you would like to be, then click the subscribe button down below. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Hopefully you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye.